Before we jump into today's video, I want to give a quick shout out to our channel sponsor, Many Realms. If you're looking for Magic the Gathering and Magic the Gathering related supplies, be sure to check out manyrealms.com. I'll post a link to their website in the video description, so be sure to go check them out. What is up, everybody? How's everyone doing out there today? Welcome back to Wildcat MTG. And for those of you out there who celebrate, a very happy Thanksgiving to you all. We're going to do a little bonus video today. It's not often that we drop 2 videos in a day. It's very, very rare, but I wanted to do the regular video, and then I wanted to do this as a special video. I wanted to dole out some thanks as we're approaching the end of the year. So my first thanks, something I'm thankful for, is a special patron who sent this to me. Seth, if you're out there listening and watching, thank you so much. Seth had actually sent this to me just as a gift, and that's obviously way more than I ever expect. Honestly, if you're watching my videos regularly and you're tuning in and liking and commenting, that is more than sufficient. Being a patron is obviously very helpful as well. It helps keep the channel running, but actually sending me something for me to open and have, that's just way more than I ever expect. So Seth, thank you so much. We're gonna open some foundations. I have some other stuff on and some other dialogue today, but that being said, why don't we go ahead and dive on and let's crack some packs. We opened up a bunch of Foundations collector boxes when the set first dropped, and then the play boxes, they were kind of tough to come by. Like they sold out pretty quickly, and for a core set, for what is essentially a core set, these cards will be in standard. I think they said for at least 5 years. It's pretty strong. It's pretty fun. We've seen some cards from this set. I mean, Omniscience is definitely one of them that have been impactful. I kind of wish they'd actually get rid of Omniscience. That card just seems like it's either impossible to play, or once it's in play, then you kind of just lose, and that's kind of how that feels. Speak of, there's the art card for Borderless Omniscience. But going back to the overarching point is, I think, a Heir Apparent. This is the most valuable common in the set. I think the base copy is like $3, maybe 4. So the foil might be $4, between 3 and 4. I don't want to split hairs over it. All right. We're all having a good time here. Alesha that smiles, Alesha, who laughs at fate, which is quite a card as well, is our first rare. Hey, an offer you can't confuse, I can't talk today. An offer you can't refuse or confuse, one of the two. Vengeful Vengeful Blood Witch. This is going to be a long video, apparently. So all those remarks I was just going to say is Foundations has brought us some really cool cards. Some cards that actually have been impactful, for the most part without being busted. I like having Llanowar Elves just as it's like a standard option that I can build decks around, which is really, really cool. All right. Forest. Whoa. A Borderless Foil Refute. I can't remember if, like I said, I don't even know if I've opened up any Foundations play booster boxes, so I'm not really sure what to expect. Rare is Elenda, Saint of Dusk Rose. Should probably make some piles that are worthwhiles. Here we go. Savannah Lions, Fire Spitter, Brian-born Cutthroat, Infernal Vessel. Cool. And our commons after that. Next thanks I want to dole out here is shout out again to our channel sponsor, Many Realms. That has been a really fun and enjoyable and important, I'd say, partnership for the channel this year. I'm very thankful for the team over there. Hassan and team, if y'all are watching and listening, just know that I appreciate you guys. It is the LGS that I also play at as well. I'm a big fan of, support those that support you, right? Show them love. So I want to show them some love and say that I'm thankful for that team. Slagstorm is our next rare here. Hey, Mythic. First Mythic is Kaito Cunning Infiltrator. One of the lesser probably played Kaitos, but the fact that we had like 3 Mythic Kaitos in a row, I would say at least 2 out of 3 of them are pretty good. Hey, Heraldic Banner, though. That is a very good uncommon. Heroic Reinforcements, sure. And that's going to do it there. So with Many Realms, if you are interested, if you need Magic the Gathering singles and or supplies, make sure you check them out. I do have a link to them in the video description. If for some reason you cannot find what you're looking for at Many Realms and you are in the process of buying singles or other things, extravagant replication, also have a link in the description for my TCG affiliate link. And as we're coming up on one of those big weekend sales for TCG, without doing anything else, just clicking on the link and then buying the stuff you were going to buy already, it does help support the channel, which is appreciated as well. All right, Gutless Plunderer. Rare is Rune Scarred Demon. That's a pretty good one. He's ruined. Eager Truffle Snout, Spectral Sailor, Battle Song Berserker. Berserker, eaten alive. And that's going to do it there. All right. What I would not mind pulling is a Sire of Seven Deaths. Bloodthirsty Conqueror would be something I would enjoy pulling, as well as the Twin Flame Tyrant. Those are like probably, what, 2 of the 3 top mythics in this set. The other one being, I think, Doubling Season. Uncharted Voyage. Genesis Wave. Alright. No Phil Collins in that Genesis Wave, though. Sunblessed Healers, Self-Reflection, Bolt Wave. Also like a $2 to $3 uncommon. Hero's Downfall. Bolt Wave seeing a pretty good amount of play. And again, I think that that's kind of the thing with foundations that makes this a pretty good product overall, is if you can add some foundation, some support to standard. I don't necessarily think you want the most busted cards coming from this set, like in dominating standard, because then you've got another problem for 5 years. But the fact that we get things like Land of War Elves, there's Infiltrator Token, Emblem, Essence Scatter, very nice. Rare is the Saddest of Robots, Solemn Simulacrum. Meteor Golem, Prisoned by the Moon, Fire Annihilation. And our commons there. You know, I haven't been checking to see if I've gotten any Land of War Elves yet. I can do that later. I do need some of those. Weirdly enough. All right. Cackling Prowler, Dracuseth, Maw of Flames, Dreadwing Scavenger, Snakeskin Veil, very nice, Digraph Ghoul, Billowing Shriek Mass. Alright, I enjoyed Foundations as a set. I drafted it a lot when it was on Arena as well. I only got to draft it in paper, I think, a few times, but I enjoyed it. I thought, like I said, I kind of just go back to the comment that for what is essentially a core set, I think in a lot of ways, Foundations exceeded my expectations for this. Refute again. Lateral Blade of the Elves. Painful Quandary. Bring the pain. I like that card. I'm going to put that up top as a card I enjoy. Inspiring Call. Strong Kirk Blood Thief. Felling Blow. And Evolving Wilds. Sure. All right. 3 packs left in this first column. Another Scion of the Deep token. Sweet. Thornwood Falls. Common is Take These Broken Wings. Rare is Lunar Insight. Youthful Valkyrie. That was a card that, as an uncommon, actually needed a reprint. It was like one time like a $7 uncommon because it came from Call Time, but I think you could only get them in like set boxes. A Braid, a very nice addition to Standard. Like I said, I think probably like I don't know. Omniscience seems like a card where I was like, that card is either stone unplayable or a card that once it resolves, if it hits the field, is unbeatable. And I'm not sure that's what we want. But other than that, I think Foundations has been pretty darn good for MTG. Ravenous Amulet as a foil uncommon. We have another Mythic. Yeah, let's go. Very, very cool. All right. Sire of the Seven Deaths, a very strong Eldrazi card. Very hard to deal with, does all the things. And this is the card when it first came out. I was like, I knew I had to have this card for my Indominus Rex Alpha deck. And sure enough, it found its way in there. Quick Strider Ceratops. Very cool. Very happy to have one of those as one of my mythics. Again, about the best you can do. So I think that card just speaks to me. So really happy with that. All right, Rabbit token into land. Goblin Negotiation. Foil uncommon, Swiftblade Vindicator. Raise the Pass. Hey, there's a card that does see some play as well. Well, Llanowar Elves, very nice. I do think that now that these Foundations play boxes are obtainable again, they did another print wave of them. You can actually find them and get them. They're a fun product to open. Another emblem for Kaido. That's kind of weird. They're a fun product to open, and it is a good way to as a standard collection builder if you're just kind of getting into the game. All right, Drake Hatcher. Card doesn't see a ton of play, and then every time I play against him, I'm like, I don't want to play against that card anymore. Johnny's Pride Mate, very good for the life gain decks. Bulk Up does see some play as well. Another Heir Apparent, very nice. Collect those $3 commons. We'll take that. Yeah, as we approach the end of the year, I will say it's been a fun year for the channel. I'm not going to do my year-end review yet. All right, Rogue's Passage as a foil uncommon, not a bad little card. Electro Duplicate. Angel Finality, Garrick's Uprising, another solid uncommon as well. That was a card that was another $3 or $4 uncommon before the reprint. It's been reprinted a few times since then, but at one point was like a $3 or $4 uncommon. Okay, marching right along. Crypt Feaster. Ooh, Borderless Mythic. Is that the Sphinx? It is the Sphinx. Sphinx of Forgotten More. Actually, I thought this card would maybe see a little bit more play than it actually has, but I still kind of like the card. The stats aren't great. 4 for a 3/3, but it's got Flash and Flying, and then whenever this creature attacks, target instant or sorcery card in your graveyard gains flashback until end of turn. The flashback cost is equal to the card's mana value. Or the card's mana cost. Like I said, 3 defense does hurt in a format that has things like Lightning Helix and some other stuff, but giving it Flash, and I like the fact that it's like an attack trigger to give the card flashback, it is really neat. Like I said, it feels like a strangely underplayed card. Think Twice as a nice little borderless common. That's kind of cool. I don't even know what I'm going to do with that. Sure, there. Claws out. Hidetsugu second right. Every time this card catches me, I get immediately angry that I got done in by a card when I was still at 10 life, a single card when I was 10 life. And then I kind of have to tip my cap to that person like, all right, well done. I certainly was not playing around Hidetsugu second right. You got me. All right, Scoured Barrens, Goblin Surprise, Phyrexian Arena, an oldie but a goodie. Don't mind that. Zombify. If you know anything about me and my playstyle, you know how much I enjoy Zombify. Another Llanowar Elves. We'll take it. Big on the Reanimator. What's really funny is I don't enjoy playing combo decks maybe as much as I did at one point in my Magic playing days. But I still love cheating big things onto the battlefield. Like whether that's reanimating, whether that's doing something else, show and tell or something like that, like Preposterous Proportions, Good Fortune Unicorn, Frenzied Goblin. I'm still a fan. Like ultimately, I usually still win by hitting people with giant creatures. But figuring out new and fun ways to get those creatures on the battlefield for less than their actual mana value, mana cost, and playing and casting those cards, it's a thing I enjoy very much about this game. Little Island. All right, Beastkin Ranger, sure. Next rare is Spinner of Souls. Not a bad little card. It's a solid rare. The Johnny's Pride Mate in the borderless. That's kind of neat. I think I was listening to Saffron Olive, and I think he said that it's a Johnny's Pride Mate is the most crafted card on Arena, I think is what he said. I mean, that makes sense. Like as an uncommon that has a pretty high power level and a deck that can do the thing that you want to do with it. I can see that. There's a gold stamped Alesha. Little Swamp. Foil rare, Elvish Arch Druid. That's kind of cool. Oh, a Rabo, the first Fang. I like a Rabo. Not like a super powerful card, but I mean, come on. What channel are you watching? What do you think you're watching here? An offer you can't refuse. Yep. Okay. probably about the halfway point in the box. Here we go. Dauntless Veteran. It's a solid card. Sylvan Scavenging. This card is really good if you're drafting the set. Can like basically single-handedly win games. Heraldic Banner again. Heraldic Banner. Ruby, sure. Burst Lightning bringing back in Standard was a nice touch. Instant play. All right. Oh, Shivan Dragon. An oldie but a goodie. Man, oh man, these used to be king of kings of amongst top tier creatures. Brass's Bounty. Burnished Chart, Vampire Gourmand, Mild-Mannered Librarian, and another Vengeful Blood Witch. Now I can talk. Okay. 3 packs left in this middle column. We are on 3 Mythics, one of which being Sire of the Seven Deaths, which is a card I was very, very hopeful in pulling, so really happy with that. Abyssal Harvester, a second foil rare. I don't mind that. Mythic is Zimone Paradox Sculptor. My turn. Oh yeah, the counter doubler. Yep, that's right. I actually forgot this card was a Mythic. I forgot it was in the set, honestly. But a neat card. High Society Hunter. That card can run away with games very quickly as well. Okay, so now we're on 4 Mythics. Whoa. Gold stamps. Hungry Ghoul. Scrawling Crawler. Sweet. Also a very quality rare. 3 for a 3/2 artifact. Beginning of your upkeep, each player draws a card. So both players draw a card, but whenever an opponent draws a card, that player loses a life. I have played that card a fair amount of times. Okay. Last pack of the middle column. Fleeting Flight. Crystal Barricade. Neat. I don't mind that. Juggernaut. Exsanguinate. On the Juggernaut. And that will do it there. All right, heading into our last column of the box. Some cool Mythics. 4 of them. 1 of them being Sire. Pretty happy with that. It's actually, from a rare standpoint, happy to see Scrawling Crawler. Happy to see Arabo. What else would I like to see? I mentioned some of the other big Mythics. I mean, I'm not going to turn down a Bloodthirsty Conqueror or like a Doubling Season, right? Rare-wise, Mossborn Hydra would be a solid pull for us as well. Would not thumb my nose at that. Blossoming Sands, Wardens of the Cycle. Rare is Loot Exuberant Explorer. Are we done trying to make loot a thing? Because I'm okay with that. Stroke of Midnight, Fire Spitter, Whelp. Ooh, Vampire Nighthawk. Vampire Nighthawk is still a really good card in Giraffe, too. There was one point, like back when it originally came out, where that was basically like a Mythic uncommon. It was like, yeah, I will take Vampire Nighthawk as a pack 1, pick 1. Yeah, that makes good sense. All right. Next up, we have Ghalta. Primal Hunger. I have a special place in my heart for Ghalta. Definitely a creature I don't mind trying to cheat into play. Dreadwing Scavenger, Garruk's Uprising, Affectionate Indrik for uncommons. Another Heir Apparent, very nice. Don't mind that. All right. Here we go. Blossoming Sands. Squad Rallier. Mythic. Yes! Look at this box. Look at this box. Seth, thank you again, man. I appreciate you so much. Really nice gesture, and boy, what a box. Your kindness did not go unnoticed or unrewarded. Thank you. Whew. Bloodthirsty Conqueror and Sire. 2 of the top, 4 Mythics in the set? Bloodthirsty, I think, is the is the top mythic. All right, rat token, caves. Hey, foil bullwave. Don't mind that. Curator of Destinies. Tatiova, very nice. I sometimes forget that Tatiova is in standard. I feel like, I don't know, maybe 5 mana is a lot, but with Badger Mole Cub and Wan Shi Tong, like Cynic being the new craze, maybe Tatiova is good again. Maybe that's a card. All right, foil common. Quick Draw Katana. Rare is Scavenging Ooze. I don't mind a little Scooge action. Paradise Druid. Oh, it's a special guest. I almost forgot there was even special guests. That's kind of cool. I completely forgot. That's kind of neat. Sweet on the Paradise Druid. Meteor Golem, Midnight Snack, little snackaroo. Midnight Snack is definitely an issue I have. Problem with staying up very, very late and then eating dinner at an early-ish time is like, you're like, well, I ate dinner at 7, and now it's 2 a.m., so I'm kind of hungry again. All right, Scoured Barrens. Hero's Downfall is a foil uncommon. High Fae Trickster. I think this card has been seeing an increase in play and value. Pretty good card. 4 for 4/2 flash flyer, and then you may cast spells as though they had flash. And this is a borderless version. I dig that. Claws Out. Aetherize. Very nice. Blanchwood Armor. Giltleaf Druid. And that will do it there. So what do we got? About 6 packs left? This box feels really good. Really good overall. Like just a lot of the things that you want to see. Ooh, and a foil High Authority of the Councils, which is another card from the set, sees a pretty good amount of play. Pretty good way to slow down some of those more aggressive decks. Like if you're playing like mono red deck, and then somebody plays this one on turn 1, you're like, oh, this feels so bad. This game just got a lot more difficult. Very good card. Happy to see a foil version of that. Don't mind that a little bit. Cranko. Mischievous Pup, Micromancer, Hero's Downfall again, Heroic Reinforcements. And that will do it there. Well, regardless of what happens in these last 5 packs, I feel like we're in a pretty good place. Like, I am really, really happy with this box. And we got 3 foil rares. There's our Mythic. It is... Let's just hit all of the things. All of them. That's awesome. Doubling season. You love to see it. And especially when it's paired with a Bloodthirsty Conqueror and a Sire of the Seven Deaths. Just obliterating it. Oh, Kiora. I don't mind that as a rare at all. Kiora is a very good Magic card. Excellent. Sheesh. This box is... unconscious. All right, 4 packs left. I was originally going to say, like, at the beginning of the video, I was like, oh, because I haven't opened a lot of Foundations play boxes. Like, I don't know if this is a good or bad box, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, I don't think there's any doubt that this is an exceptional box. All right, Eaten Alive. Consuming Aberration. Giada, Font of Hope. That was a nice reprint as well. Some more Burst Lightnings. Cool. Think Twice. Very nice. 3 packs left. I do have a spiel at the end. You don't have to hang around for it. It's okay. Self-reflection. But if you do, just know that there's one coming. Soulstone Sanctuary, a card that still sees a lot of play in Standard. Works in a number of ways. Once you make it a creature, it is 4 mana. You're like, oh, that seems expensive. But like, of note, once it becomes a 3/3 creature with Vigilance, it just is a creature. Like, you don't have to do it. It's not every turn. The Vigilance thing is nice. That it's a creature with all creature types is another thing. So it plays really well with like Unholy Annex. Still a very highly played land. So that's a good card. In fact, I'm going to do this. I'm going to put the Authority right there. I'm going to put the Sanctuary right there. And a Mossborn Hydra. Just all the things in this box. Really, really good. This card is absurd. Like, it basically is playing the 2025 and 2026 version of Infect because of Fable Passage and the Traveling Chocobo and Bristly Bill. Like, this card can just straight up kill you, like in like turn 3 or turn 4. Cat Collector, Rogue's Passage, Grappling Kraken. Another Llanowar Elves. Almost got my playset out of this box alone. Don't mind that even a little. 2 packs left. This box is insanely good. Plains. Billowing Shriekmass. Whoa, Borderless Galta. Sweet. That looks so good. Rawr, I'm an Elder Dinosaur. Divine Resilience. Yep. Cool. I don't know. I don't know why I'm tinkering with cards at this point, but here we are. Cool. Last pack. Sure. Wow, what a box though. Another Mythic. Yo! What? Wow. Okay, well, now I'm pretty confident we just hit all of the 4 highest value Mythics in the set. Twin Flame Tyrant. Sure. Box is certifiably bananas. Well, I'm going to start off with the easy one, and that is, Seth, thanks again, man. Like, box was unhinged. Hitting Bloodthirsty Conqueror, Doubling Season, Twin Flame Tyrant, Sire of the Seven Deaths, a Borderless Sphinx of the Forgotten Lore, Kaido, Zimone, Paradise Druid as a special guest, a couple of really cool Borderless rares, Authority of the Consoles, Mossborn Hydra, Soulstone Sanctuary, Scrawling Crawler, and just a bunch of other playables in here. Like, this is pretty sure it doesn't get any better than this. So that's the first thing foremost. Seth, I'm thankful for you. Thank you so much for supporting. Thank you for doing this for me. That's awesome. Again, a huge shout out to Many Realms as a supporter of the channel, sponsor of the channel. Thank you guys. Thanks to all of you out there watching you. Just again, I say it, even if it's not like on a monetary level, if you're one of the people that's tuning in and watching and commenting and liking the videos, I try to respond to all the comments, at least the first wave. I don't always get like the reply notifications, but I try to respond to at least all the comments, because if your time is being utilized, I want you to know that that's something that I don't take lightly as well. And if you are looking to support on a higher level, Patreon is there for you. I've also posted links for in the video description, Patreon. Again, my TCG affiliate, on the off chance there's something that you can't find at Many Realms, and you're going to buy some singles off TCG. The using the affiliate link costs you nothing, and it does help support the channel. Also have some merch that is available through Teespring. That is the link is in the description. So I hardly ever do this, but I do want to advocate for myself and for the channel. But just know that I wish you all the happiest of Thanksgivings. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. Thanks for putting up with me. And really cool. So that's it. That's it for me today. Be well, everybody.